Good. Thank you, Nancy. What an amazing afternoon. What an amazing chance to hear some of the best projects in the United States. Let me spend just a few minutes with you talking about the coalition led by Lamar State College, Port Arthur, and our efforts to solve the nursing shortage in Southeast and Deep East Texas. Let me tell you just a little bit about our area. Our area is typically an area of fairly good employment, but throughout the COVID pandemic, unemployment has been at record levels. Very early in the pandemic, unemployment in the 6-county region we address rose into the 90th percentile for the state, and unfortunately, it's remained there. Even as much of our state is recovering from the pandemic, our problem with unemployment is actually getting worse. The last release of data showed Southeast Texas with the second highest unemployment in the state of Texas. So it's a very concerning problem for us. We're a region that covers both urban and rural areas. We've got very strong rural populations. We've got some areas of pretty desperate poverty, and we've got communities of color that we serve. Let me talk to you a little bit about our nursing programs. The nursing programs in our college routinely turn away 28% of qualified students at every admission cohort due to lack of space. At our university, the bachelor's level nursing program turns away 64% of qualified students at every cohort due to lack of space. At the same time, our colleges are turning away qualified students. The hospitals within our 6-county region tell us we are 700 nursing positions short of minimal staffing requirements. To put a dollar sign to that, our hospital partners tell us that on a routine basis, they spend about $100,000 a month on traveling nurses. Throughout the pandemic, our hospital partners have spent between $1 million to $1.8 million per month in traveling nursing fees. To put it simply, the system is about to fail. So let me tell you about our project. Our project is very simple. Our goals are extremely straightforward, and all of our components align to one key task. We relay the foundation of the way our healthcare system is supplied with nurses. We expand new student recruiting programs into the poorest areas of our region, pulling forward those in rural areas, those in communities of poverty, underserved students of all kinds, coming forward into a very strong job category that leads to a strong future. So we pull new students forward. Because we know the types of students we're recruiting, we create the programs they need in order to come into these programs. Specifically, we create new tutoring classes in pre-nursing and nursing prerequisites so that these students are prepared to make strong grades as they prepare to apply to enter a nursing program, so that when they do apply, they have a strong chance to be accepted. As we're bringing those students forward, we increase each of the nursing programs offered in our 6-county regions, and we develop new nursing and pre-nursing programs throughout the region, including what will be the only LVN training program in all of Jefferson and Newton counties. Then we go forward. It's pointless to create changes on the educational side if you can't create similar changes on the hospital side. It is a known problem in healthcare that you can have students from the universities, but if you can't create new clinical space at the hospitals, those students still have nowhere to train. So we have two large not-for-profit hospital systems who will make significant changes, giving us more than 600 new clinical positions for training within our 6-county region, something we're very excited about. We create a new tuition reimbursement program to help the students recoup the cost of their education, and this program is funded directly by our hospital partners. Finally, we create something we find very exciting, a new entrepreneur program, a training program to lead nurses forward into business ownership. Dr. Demings taught us if you're going to create continuous quality, you've got to go to the person who has hands-on with the process, and that is going to be the nurses. As we look to our region, I seem to have lost my slideshow, but I'll just tell you anyway. As we look to our region, we will create a regional effect. We bring every college, every trainer of nurses, and every major hospital system within a 5,000 square mile area of rural and urban Texas. And we bring a Texas-sized project with Texas-sized strength. We ask for $69 million in federal funding, but we bring 20% match in all cash assets. We bring an additional commitment of $50 million from the universities to fund new faculty positions, from the hospitals to fund new nursing positions, and an additional $150 million in private and public investment if the grant is funded. So there is enormous local commitment to the projects. On our wish list, what we're doing right now while the grant is moving forward, we're looking for partners who are interested in endowing faculty positions. I say we bring $50 million for faculty positions, and that's true, but if we find a partner interested in endowment, that money can go to other projects. We're constantly looking for new sources of tuition assistance because we are very specifically recruiting students who are not wealthy. We know they will need assistance. We have strong programs in place, but we're looking for new partners for that as well. And we're looking for new partners to move into very advanced nursing training simulation. Nursing training simulation is about to take a major step forward into visual 3D training. We have a lot of nursing simulation at the college, but this is the cutting edge. This is where healthcare is going. So we're looking for partners for that. Thank you for taking a few minutes with me, and I'd be glad to answer any questions.